Yo, Metal Mouth Media here with Dumpster Mummy. And you guys finally dropped a new album. Fucking killer. Did you guys produce it yourself?
We did in the funhouse, like always, and we pretty much do everything on our own now because we don't know any better. No, I don't know. It's just easier to work that way. But yeah, we've recorded it at home, produced it ourselves. It took us all of April to do it, pretty much.
Who did the amazing cover? Who's the artist?
My buddy Colin. He used to be in a Fredericton band called, you know that band? What were they called? Spine Splitter? Spine Splitter. Yeah, he used to be in Spine Splitter. He moved out to Edmonton now, and he hooked it up for us. Yeah.
What is it?
Drunken Panda, yeah. Drunken Panda Design. He's a great artist. He's great, so...
But I was happy when the album dropped because you guys been through like hell and back so many times, and so many times I'm like, all right, that's it, they're done. And no, every time you guys come back, even better than before. It's amazing. But did it ever cross your mind like, okay, maybe this is it?
Yeah, the last time we kind of had to regroup and refresh or whatever, we thought it was over for sure, and we were like, there's not even a singer in Halifax that like we're kind of interested in or whatever. So we started looking in other provinces, and then we found this guy, and it was kind of like game on again, you know what I mean? So that was the motivation.
That's dedication. Like, you packed up from Fredericton and moved to Halifax. You just like gave up your life and came here.
Oh yeah, man. I was like moving in with some chick and like working out some job and like getting ready to audition for some cover band when Brad messaged me, and I was like leaving one band for another, and then it was like, yeah, just wanted to within the next 24 hours wanted to be down in Halifax. I was like, let's do this. I'm ready.
So now you guys just came back from an insane tour. You've toured all of Canada. You were all over the place. So what's next for the summer?
Rest. No, we're doing these 3 shows with Voltang, a credible band from Hamilton, Ontario. They just did their own cross-country tour. We're just supporting them on their final leg right now. And then August we're gonna rest, and then in September we're going to Newfoundland. We just booked that, so. Oh really? Yeah, man.
You guys are hardcore. You never stop. You're one of the hardest working bands I know, and I love it.
Until the snow hits and ruins everything, we're thinking about going somewhere.
Yeah. And speaking about all this touring, you guys like were gone for like almost 2 months. Any fun stories to share?
We'd be here all night. There was tales of like. There was just highs and lows, just like every other tour. But this tour was tricky. There was just like these weird obstacles that you just can't plan for that kind of stuff. So you just kind of have to take it as it comes, I guess. But like it was
the first show of tour, we got paid in maple syrup.
Yeah, the very first show of tour, we started in Barrie, Ontario.
That shit's expensive these days. That sounds bad.
Yeah, we thought we were playing with a band called Group Therapy, but it was in fact a group therapy session. It's a long story, but like we literally got like roped into that, and it was so awkward. We tried to leave, but we stayed, and we got paid in maple syrup, and like it's just tour life. How do you plan for that? Like, guarantees gone.
Stories like that are golden. It's so awesome. Do you guys keep a journal of your traveling? Because if not, like, it's a shame. You guys should.
Some things you just want to forget. No, it's good.
I've thought about the idea of doing a Dumpster Mummy memoir, but we'll wait on that, get a few more tours in us, and then that'll fill out a good couple of chapters.
I would be the first one to read it because I love stuff like that. Like, that story is just mind-blowing. It's awesome. And you have one of the craziest pedal boards I've ever seen. Like, I don't know how many pedals you have on there, but what are some of the few you like the most?
I got this old Ibanez flanger pedal that like is blatantly a Korn ripoff. They use it all over the place, and it's just got like settings that are just perfect for Dumpster Mummy, like these whacked settings. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just perfect. But the real person to blame is Pedal Train, because they keep making big pedal boards, and it's inviting me to just put more things on there. They keep making them bigger. Like, what am I gonna do, right? Like,
Do you want to add? Is there any more pedals you have your eye on right now?
Yeah, I don't know, man. The vans aren't big enough for that sort of thing. No, I don't know. I love the noises, but like there gets to a point where like too much is too much. Yeah. Like, it's funny we're talking about this now. Last night I had like complete and utter malfunction. I spent like the afternoon today just fixing all that stuff up. So
on a live show, do you use every single pedal?
Some songs, like, we don't play anymore. Like, we don't play Lurch so much anymore, and that's so there's a pedal gone right there. And like, we don't play Barn Burner so much, so there's a pedal gone right there. But they're still on my board because like it would just look weird to have the holes in there. But
And since you have a new album out, let's talk about vinyl a little bit, because this year was the first year in a decade that physical copies outsold digital copy because of vinyl and also cassette. Because old people like me are nostalgic. They're like, oh, vinyl, it's awesome. And then kids today are like, cassette, that's so cool. So like all the old stuff is getting back, but then bands are selling again because of that. So will you guys ever have a vinyl? I know it's very expensive, but...
what do you think, Gilbert?
I personally would like to do a double groove album. That's where one side has 2 grooves, and one track will play the regular album, but if you put it on the other track, you'll find that it's got a completely different like track listing. Like it's on a Monty Python album, actually.
I've heard of stuff like that before, and that's a real thing.
Yeah. No, and I would be totally down to invest in something like that. Like, you know, maybe put like the bonus songs on it, like a B-side or something. I think it would be a cool idea, but again, comes down to how much like that kind of thing would cost. And you know, we're a DIY band. We just put a lot of our own efforts into it. So, I mean, unless we can figure out how to print our own vinyl.
It's a financial thing, man. Like that's really expensive, but like it's like getting a pressing a vinyl versus going on tour. It's like, oh my god, it's like, where do you put your money, right? Like the limited money we have, like where do you put it, right? So it's just, that's a tricky one, right? We got CDs printed and we just sold out of those, so now we got to get more CDs printed before Newfoundland. And like,
And when you joined the band, were a lot of the songs already written, or did you put your own thing to it?
It was kind of like a little mix of both, really. There was like 4 songs that were written without me, and then there was 4 songs that I pretty much wrote on the album, I'm pretty sure.
he rewrote all the lyrics, all the lyrics, yeah, for sure. And some of the songs were written back like a year or 2 ago, and some of them are like brand new that we wrote with him. But I told him like, just rewrite all the lyrics, man. That's all you. You're the singer. Like you're the man, dude. So
I hope the next album I won't have to wait like 3 years for it, because I'm pretty greedy.
no, like see, we're not like, see, it's just like a personnel issue. Like life happens, and when life happens, what are you gonna do? Like you go with it, right? So like things happen, things don't happen, whatever, right? But we finally got it done, and we're happy with the result. And we're already working on another one. We got like a format, like a procedure down. Like we know how to get it done now. There's no more roadblocks. We got the right people doing it. So yeah.
Well, thanks for taking the time for the interview, guys. Pick up their album. You won't be disappointed. These guys are the hardest working band around. This is Metal Mouth Media with Dumpster Mummy. Yeah!